Hi everyone. I'm going to be reading today from Genesis 1:26 through 28. And this is what the Word of God says. It says, "Then God said, let us make man in our own image, according to our own likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, and over the earth, and every creeping thing that creepeth on the earth." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female, he created them. Then God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and subdue it. Have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that moves on earth." So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I brought this to you all's attention is because we have to understand that we're created in the image of God. So every time someone defiles you, every time someone abuses you, every time someone hits you, mistreats you, or whatever it is that they call themselves doing, they're not just abusing you, they're abusing God, because you're made in his image. You're made in his likeness and stuff. That don't mean that you're completely like God. It just means that, look, I'm a child of God. When you see me, you see God. You see the reflection of God. So know that as you look upon me, every time that you abuse me, and I don't care who you are, as a male or a female, every time your mate looks at you, they have to understand that you were created in the image of God. So if they're mistreating you and they're abusing you, they're abusing God. And that's not something that he is in agreement with. So remember that. And another thing, fellas, I want to bring to your attention. When a woman sinned and gave of you of the tree of life to eat, she was cursed at that moment. So let it go. She was cursed at that moment. And God turned around and gave her a desire to serve you. And for that reason, he said, you're going to rule over her, because she already has a desire to serve you. He made it, he automatically put it in every woman and female's DNA to be submissive to you if you're their husband. And this is what the word of God says in Genesis 3:16. To the woman he said, I will greatly multiply your sorrows and your conception. In pain you shall bring forth children. Your desire shall be for your husband, and he shall rule over you. So she's already has a desire. So there's no reason for you to put your hands on her, because he already childproofed that thing. There's no reason. She already got a desire to serve you. If she don't got a desire to serve you, then that's not your wife. That's something else. You might want to get rid of that, because she already has a desire to want to serve you. If you're her husband, if you're married and you and her married, her desire is to you and to you only. So remember that. Now, it's not her job to service the neighborhood. Her desire is not to be with the whole neighborhood. Her desire is to be with you as her husband strictly. And anybody that violates the male or the female, they violated God. They didn't just violate male and female. They violated God's image and God's people. So remember that, ladies and gentlemen, please take that into consideration and stuff like that. Read first Genesis and also Genesis 3. And I mean, just grow as a person. Take the words into you, because we get so much negative stuff out of the word of God, because other people are using it and puppeteering the word of God in the wrong manner. But truth be told, the word of God is supposed to be a healing source, not a source of more pain and agony. If the word of God is pain and agony to you, that means that you're around the wrong people, and you have to separate yourself from those people, because this was never God's will. God's will was never for you to be enslaved. God's will was never for his image to be defiled in any way possible. His will was for you to reign and for you to be used for his purpose and his purpose only, for the greater good. So I hope these words encourage you. I hope that they send you on the right path and get you where you need to go. I thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in.